Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at adding a Mutoh XpertJet 661 to Production Manager so we can use Flexi Complete for running our Mutoh 661. Let's take a look. So after we've installed both Flexi and Production Manager, the next thing that we need to do is actually add our printer into Production Manager to get it to work. So to begin with, we're going to go up to Setup, and we're going to add Setup right here. And we'll be able to choose from various different devices. Since we're going to be adding our Mutoh 661, we're going to go into printers. And next thing we need to do is go down to the brand and go down to M for Mutoh. Right there. And then as you can see, it has a list of a lot of different printers that Mutoh has produced. And so we're going to be adding the XpertJet 661. So go all the way down here to XpertJet 661. Click on that. And click on Next. Ours is connected with a Ethernet cable. So we need to know the IP address of our printer. So in our situation, IP address is 192.168.1.253. And once you have your IP address entered, one other thing that you can do is you can change the name of the printer. So if you have a couple of the same printer, you can give them all different names and make it easier to identify them up on the bar up here, which printer you're trying to send the job to. Since I only have just the one, we'll just leave it as the default name. And we'll click Finish. And we now have the printer installed in here. The next thing that we need to do is add our color profiles and also our presets. So we'll go ahead and double click on the 661 icon here, and that'll bring up our default job properties. And we want to go to our color management. And as you can see right now, we do not have any ICC profiles added to our printer. So we'll go ahead and click on Add. And I have them saved on my desktop. So I'll go to Desktop and 661 right here. So these are the color profiles that I was able to get for our printer. They have them available on Mutoh's public FTP site. And also, I'll show you real quick. We'll cancel out of here. So if you go up to View, and if you don't see it already over here on the left side, under View, you can put the check mark in front of Cloud Page. And inside of here, if we click on Help, Support, and Training, we'll see right here it has printer profiles. And if we click on this, it'll bring up a window, and inside of here we can select our printer, in this case the Mutoh, and the XpertJet 661 right here, and then click Download. And that will then download the color profiles that Flexi by chance has on hand for your printer. I did take a look at both, and they are both the same profiles. So we'll go back into Production Manager, double click on this guy again, go to our color management, and then go to Add. On my desktop, 661, and then we'll go ahead and highlight these four guys right here. So if I can learn how to count, 5. So I'll click open, and now we will see that the color profiles have been added to our printer. The next thing that we need to do is add our presets. So for these ones, we'll go up to File, and then right here we have Import Preset. So we'll click on Import, and I have these saved in the same spot on my desktop on my 661 folder. These are all the presets that Mutoh had available on their website. So we'll just go ahead, highlight all of these guys, and then choose Open. And you might get this pop up right here. It's just saying that the ICC profile already exists because we added that profile earlier. So if you see this, you can choose to override it, or you can just choose to ignore. Since it's the same profile, I just go ahead and apply to all and then choose no. And now it's going to go through and add all of our profiles. All right, preset is all imported. So now if we go back into our printer, we'll go up here to presets, and then now we'll see all of our presets are right here. And that is it for getting our printer set up in Production Manager with our color profiles and our presets. So I'd like to thank Addendo for providing Flexi Complete, so that way I can do these videos and help some of you who are wanting to utilize this program with your Mutoh printer. If you want to check out their website, they have a plethora of different courses that you can take to teach you a lot of ways to get the most out of this program. As I continue doing these videos, we'll be covering various topics such as mimicking the output of the profiles that you can find within Vertilith in Production Manager, and other things such as spot colors and so on and so forth. So keep an eye out for future videos, and if you have any comments, any questions, please post those below, and have a great day.